Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 5 hanggang alas 7 ng umaga. Dito pa rin sa himpilang kakampi ng masa, ang bagong DZME. Kinse Trenta. Gising na, bangon na, Pilipinas. Kaagapay ng sambayanang Pilipino ang pamahalaan, mga ahensya nito kasama ang mga non-government organizations at iba pang grupo, serbisyo publiko tungo sa pag-asenso. Ating tatalakayin ang inyong lingkod at your service. Katuwang sa pagbangon tungo sa bagong umaga, pagtulong at pag-aksyon, laging nangunguna ang inyong lingkod at your service. Mga cause-oriented groups, charitable institutions at iba pang may programang organisasyon ating makakasama sa ang inyong lingkod at your service. Ang inyong lingkod at your service. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga. Dito pa rin sa himpilang kakampi ng masang Pilipino, ang bagong DZME. Kinse Trenta, ang inyong lingkod at your service.
Experience the coolest staycation at Fontana with Fontana's trending anniversary room promo. 45% discount on the rack rate plus 10 treats and delights. Promo runs from June 1 to October 15, 2015. For inquiries, please call 045-599-5000 or visit our website www.fontana.com.ph and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Fontana Clark. Radio 1, 2, 3 Fontana Dance Showdown. Fontana Dance Showdown. Let's dance. Time to shine. Get up and get your group into the groove. Show your dancing prowess and let them know who's the best. From Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Get ready for the Philippines' best. This is Radio 1, 2, 3 Fontana Dance Showdown. Fontana Dance Showdown. This is brought to you by Fontana Leisure Park Hotel and Casino and DZME 1530. Radio 1, 2, 3 Fontana Dance Showdown. Fontana Dance Showdown. Broadcasting live from the Capital Broadcasting Center studio in Ortigas, Pasig City, Philippines. 25,000 watts of pure AM power.
25,000 watts of pure AM power.
Matapang sa pagbabalita, punong-puno ng informasyon, laging handa sa public service. Ang pagbabagong hanap mo sa AM. Ito ang DZME. Kinse Trenta.
Hip-hop na to, 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 hip-hop na to.
Yo, Pasig Rockstar, Music Entertainment. Let's go!
Pinakamalakas sa pinakamataas, sa pinakamalakas sa pinakamataas na alyansa.
Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta.
Yo, we got Baby Reese and you gonna love with Pinoy Hiphoppaz.
Jambongga,
Halika na makinig,
Jambongga,
lahat ng mapakinig.
halika na makinig sa bagong kombinasyon na mga hip-hop sa Pinas na kaya ang istasyon. Jambongga,
Halika na makinig,
Jambongga,
lahat ng mapakinig.
halika na makinig sa bagong kombinasyon na mga hip-hop sa Pinas na kaya ang istasyon.
Yo,
Kami ang Pasig Rockstar at nakikinig sa DZME Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta with Pinoy Hiphoppaz. Jambongga,
halika na makinig,
Jambongga,
lahat ng mapakinig.
Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta with Pinoy Hiphoppaz.
What's up? My name is Jason Haft.
Kung nga po pala sa Freak Rap.
You're watching Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta. Halfway House, Pangasinan Rap God. Represent Pangasinan, Philippines. And we're here with Jug and Riz. Alright, let's go. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. She's drunk. He's drunk. We drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Hella drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Step up in the club, straight up reppin' like a thug tuck, Colt 45 and I'm scenes looking chill, so I head into the cut. Just want a woman coat, keep it 100, folks. That's proof, that's true. Tattoos, rap crew, bad dudes, tan do. I got these ladies choosing lightly, crazy hooking up, while these haters look at us like they stupid. They better hope and pray they love God like they Cupid, or get splashed by the glass if they think they're too big. I'm in the Philippines, Steven Lee's like too big. I know, but I do chicks like eating, meanie, beanie, beanie, chica, 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 meanie. If they want some fettuccine, I'ma give them white sauce, tossed all on their plate, all in their face. I'm drunk, I can't hear, it's all good, I'm right here. I'm drunk, 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 I'm drunk. I drank up at Family Mart right here. I'm drunk.
Ako na ay papasok sa mundo kung saan
Saan?
Si ladies huwag humarang sa daan.
Daan.
Daan. At libo-libo aking
Pera.
Tigang kasuotan, presidente ang
Itsura.
Walang pakialam kahit kami ay
Gahin?
Maraming pulutan na sa amin na nakahain. Sa inumang to, di ka pwedeng umayaw, lalong-lalo na pag ako na ang sumisigaw. Buksan na ang tandoy na paborito ng lahat. Talagang Pinoy, Jason Haft, freaky rap. At ngayong gabi, sagot namin lahat. Maglalasing kami, masarap ang alak. Hindi kompleto ang inuman kung wala si freaky rap. Lalong-lalo na ang mga sexy ladies sa harap. Buksan na ang bote at simula na ang inuman. Maglalasing kami buong gabi at kinabukasan. Lasing,
I'm drunk,
lasing,
I'm drunk,
lasing,
I'm drunk,
lasing,
I'm drunk,
lasing,
Lasing!
lasing,
Lasing!
I'm drunk,
lasing, lasing,
I'm drunk,
lasing,
I'm drunk,
lasing,
I'm drunk.
lasing,
You're drunk?
lasing,
She's drunk. We drunk.
lasing.
Yeah. It's catchy, huh? Right on.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, not bad for first time. Know what I mean?
Alright, so
How we
Yeah.
The mic stands over there.
go ahead and get some, what's up? This is Jambongga sa Kinse, Trenta.
With Pinoy Hiphoppaz. And
that was, go ahead.
I go by the name of Reese, and
This is Jogani Love, and we just had Freaky Rap there, Halfway House.
yeah,
Is what I was just trying to say, not our names.
our guest duo for the
Okay,
night.
so where's our bad music, Beverly's?
Hold on.
Okay, so that was the first time we had somebody perform right away,
Right on.
right? Like right in the beginning of the song. We're just waiting for some music here, but so we can hear ourselves here. So how was that?
Aside from I can't hear there's no monitor in here.
Here.
So, here it goes. There's
Yeah.
no monitor, so we're trying to rap, and I'm probably off beat the whole time, but it's all good though. We had a lot of fun.
Okay, no. I was listening to you. You were fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what's up, everybody? Well, this is the first time I'm talking right now, and it's not like this. It's kind of weird.
Okay, so are we gonna fix this microphone?
No, it's all good.
All right, so go ahead. So what are we doing, Baby Reese? Because I'm trying to fix myself here. So what was that song?
Let our guest tell us, right? Because I gotta fix my mic.
Yun po yung hashtag lasing. Meron po yung music video sa YouTube. Pwede nyo pong i-search hashtag lasing, Freaky Rap featuring Jason Haft. It's directed by Picasso of Turf Entertainment. Yeah.
All right.
Why did you guys write a song called Lasing?
What's the story behind that again,
You
Jay?
wanna know the? All right, I could tell the story. All right.
Tell us, Jason Haft.
Let's just take this off the stand one time right here. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel so comfortable here because y'all are so cool with us. So
That's better. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So the history of that song is I made this chorus a long time ago. Just something catchy, right? It was originally like, it was mixed with Tagalog, Pangasinan, and Ilocano. It was like, I'm drunk, lasing, I'm drunk, abwak, or abwak, bartuk, lasing. So when we perform it in Pangasinan, there's 4 languages: English, Tagalog, Pangasinan, and Ilocano.
Ah, okay.
So it's just it's an anthem to drink and have fun, right? So we've been saying this chorus over and over to my kuya, who's actually the CEO of Haftway House. His name's Farley. He said you guys should make a song like that because he has a friend that works for Tanduay, and we could try to pitch it to make a commercial out of it.
Oh.
All right. So if you see, sorry if I'm promoting something that didn't sponsor us, but anyway, if you hear the song, we have like stuff that says Tanduay, Colt 45, like Asia Brewery products, right? So instead of making a jingle, because at first we made a jingle, so someday I'll play you this song that Freaky made. It's called Let's Drink Tanduay. It's really cool, right? It's catchy, but it sounds like a jingle. It sounds like a commercial. So they said maybe it's better for viral marketing to make this song about drinking and just make it an actual song. And this is the whole reason why we've made a video for it, is that, so we wrote lyrics based on, how do we have fun getting drunk or whatever, what would somebody want to do to make these products look cool to, the younger crowd? Because, if you drink Tanduay or whatever, it's more for like older people, or it's just not hip. It ain't like Belvedere or Hennessy or something like that, you know what I mean? If you go to a club, you don't be like, give me that Tanduay, you know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do, right? So we made a cool song using that, but we made the song in about 4 hours.
Wow.
From the beat, the writing, anything we had was just the hook, and the hook is so easy. I'm drunk, la sing. And that song, like 2 days later after we made it, we performed it on stage in Umanday, Bugalyon. And the crowd went nuts. They loved it. And after the show, everyone goes up to us like, I'm drunk, la sing. Yeah, It became a very popular song for us. So we did it first, but we usually use that as our last song because everybody sings along to that. You don't even have to tell them. They already know,
We were doing it too, huh?
Yeah, you guys
just
are great.
for the record.
Yeah. So, and it kind of like makes sense for like, if you ever see me and Freaky perform or whatever, like I don't know if we look drunk on stage, but we're animated. So like being right here,
I like that word, animated.
Yeah, being right here, I know I'm on the camera and I'm a big person. I don't want to crowd up the webcam, so
that's fine.
Because I watched this show.
Thank you.
Even before when it was on Tuesday and Thursday. So I watched this show, or I think that was the days. But
it was.
And I see how people look on camera. That's why Freaky got to sit in front of me because I don't want to block him from the camera and stuff.
Move over here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I feel better now. Thank you, Kuya.
All right. Yeah. So since we had this experimental thing today, and I think we're going to be doing this from now on. How we started this show na may performance agad, as opposed to what we normally do, which is just like, greet everybody. We'll do that later, but thank you, Jason Haft, and it's your turn to make bate, Freaky Rap.
Yeah, binabati ko po pala ang mami ko na nasa Riyadh, Saudi Arabia ngayon. Alam ko na nanonood siya kasi sinend ko sa kanya yung link. And,
awesome. Good evening po sa inyo, or kung umaga po dyan.
I love you.
So, from Saudi, somebody is already watching us. So, yun nga maganda dito dahil nga meron na tayong may Ustream, napapanood tayo ng mga tao from all over the world. Again, sa mga kakapakinig pa lang, at ito ang Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta with Pinoy Hiphoppaz. It's a weekly hip-hop show, Pinoy hip-hop, Pinoy rap music, mga storya ng mga taong gumagalaw sa kultura ng hip-hop dito sa Pilipinas. And nandito kami tuwing Biyernes ng gabi, alas 6 hanggang alas 8 ng gabi. Ako po ulit si Jog, eto si Bebe Reese.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway, kanina tahimik ako kasi inaayos namin yung microphone namin kanina eh. Medyo nagkaroon kami ng culture shock dito sa studio because we were fixing our microphones. But thank you for coming all the way from Pangasinan, from Lingayen.
Yes.
And it's awesome to have another duo also doing a radio show over there, adding on to the culture of hip-hop na dumalaw dito sa aming palabas.
Yes.
How does that feel?
It's really great.
No,
Wala akong ibang masabi. Maganda yung experience na ganito. Na-invite ka ng ibang show. Dito pa sa Manila. So sa amin, natutuwa kami.
Matagal na namin iniisip yun, but syempre, we were thinking it's really far, so it would be important na may timing. It's like perfect time if you had a gig the next day or that same night. And it just turned out to be the perfect weekend.
Yeah,
right?
perfect.
May gig din kayo tomorrow, right? Wala. Okay. Wala na.
Kasi yung store.
Si Lando kasi.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with my event tomorrow night though. No, but that's gonna push through.
Yeah, you got it. Because it was a car show. It was a car show, so it was outdoor.
Yes.
So obviously people aren't going to look at cars with the engine open, rain.
Yes.
Girls
so
aren't going to
kanina lang
be there.
na-cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, kasi kahapon I was still talking to PK. And,
Yeah, so there you go. And he got a lot of people to call, you know, because we were right there when he got the call, because we were picking up CDs. Like, you know, you know what? He's a one-stop shop, man. So if you need anything, in a hip hop, hit up Picasso and ask, and
yes, all of it.
You know, yeah, video, beats, CDs. We just had this printed. If you guys want to see. You know, support the artist,
he
right?
raps.
Yeah, he does everything, you know what I mean?
I don't know, Paul. I don't know what's up with having Turf, the entertainment crew, if you can do everything. No, but that's a joke. If you're tuned in. Anyway, yeah. So sa mga bagong nakikinig pa lang, kasi we haven't been on for two weeks because there was a required coverage by DZME of a Catholic event, an annual Catholic event. We haven't been here in 2 weeks, so we're kind of like lost a little bit here. But bago yon, puro kaya. Ano nangyayari sa'yo, Liza?
Oh, first name basis na.
All right, but there is a text message here.
Yeah.
Somebody texted, and that's a change. So party Jambongga from Willie, from General Trias City? Lasing pala.
Yeah.
Something. So, hello, Willie.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening and texting us. And Kuya, we'd like to read the text number. So, again, sa mga bagong nakikinig pa lang, ito ang Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta, dito sa DZME with Pinoy Hiphoppaz. You can text us at 0998-975-1368. Text kayo, bati kayo, shout outs.
Yeah.
Or talaga. What up with the what happened to your name?
And of course, meron kaming landline. If y'all want to call us, if you want to ask any questions sa ating guest, Halfway House, feel free. It's 861-6947. And again, our text line is 0998-975-1368.
Yes, about 3 weeks ago, meron na kang Globe, meron Smart na wala. So, ito Smart lang. Ayan, may Globe din. Mamaya.
Ready talaga si Kuya.
Ito na yung Globe number lalagay. Pero habang hinihintay natin yung Globe number, guys, y'all on Facebook, go join our conversation via our group page, the chat group. It is all caps, Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta, dash or hyphen Pinoy Hiphoppaz. Ask, hashtag, tell us, or ask Halfway House, just like what Beverly said. What is Halfway House, Jason Haft? Why Halfway House?
All right. The history of Halfway House, the name itself, there's a battle rapper named Fredo Algebra. He recently battled Enigma, so he's kind of popular. But he was right. He's been at the start of battle rap since the 90s, you know, and I grew up with this guy. He was my neighbor. So we used to record, and the real meaning, there's a thing in America called a halfway house. So a halfway house, like HALF, that's a place where criminals go if they don't have a home.
Yes, when they come out, right?
When they come out.
Yes.
So before, you know, I was involved with a lot of illegal stuff and criminal activity and stuff. But when I entered music, everyone that I worked with was like from the same background, like street, that kind of thing. So Fredo suggested, why don't you call this place the Halfway House, because no one's getting in trouble here. They're just all doing music. So it's like a halfway house. So it keeps you out of trouble on the street because you're inside this place doing music.
Yes.
And it kind of blends in when my last name is Haft.
Yeah.
So
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
What a good story.
Yeah, Fredo gave me that name. You know, we don't keep in contact too much, but he still does his thing. I do my thing, and I always give him props for giving me that name. So you know what I mean?
Well, it's good because besides you, there were other people that we've asked about. You know, that's a basic question we ask all our guests. Bakit yun yung pangalan? Why that name? And there's a few of them who it's just like you. They didn't think of their name. Somebody else gave them their name.
Right.
Actually, that's the Honey Love part of my name. That wasn't from me. Somebody just gave that to me.
For real?
Yeah. So it's weird.
I used to have this nickname called Mr. Charm because a lot of women. Okay.
Mr. Bolero, huh?
There you go, the Mr. Bolero part.
You should ask Freaky how he got his name.
Yeah. So why Freaky Rap?
It's just girls call me Freaky.
Oh, okay.
Is that for real? Is that the real reason?
Oh yeah.
When I was in high school, I'm like, you know, I'm cool, and I'm with, I go chill with girls.
Of course.
Kaya ganon, and sometimes they're like, makulit kasi ako kaya akala nila lagi akong nakikipaglandian.
That's why it's Freaky Rap.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. It works. Okay, so ito naman yung ating globe number sa mga ayaw mag-text sa Smart kasi may mga taong ganun talaga. Naka-only text sila sa Globe. It's 0917-822-8362. So text us, guys. Just text. Let's have fun on a Friday night. It is the 16th of October. Malapit na po ang Pasko. Malapit na po ang panahon para bigyan nyo kami ng regalo dito sa aming palabas.
Yes.
Alright? And of course, it is 23 minutes past 6 o'clock. At bago yon, mabalik kami. Meron lang tayong konting karera. We will be right back. Huwag kayo nga alis.
Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera 15-30. Carrera 15-30. Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera 15-30. Carrera 15-30. Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera 15-30. Carrera 15-30.
Gate 5, the open racing. Kaluguran, Farials and grabs the lead in the early going, followed closely by Be Quick. Princess Joe moving up by Ruela and going along for the first and Be Quick in the middle. Princess Joe, Kaluguran, Fari outside, 2 lengths back, Tricky Cholisa, then followed by entry number 1. Dixie Gate by another 5 lengths alongside Atihan as they reach the backstretch. We Be Quick just in front, followed closely now by Kaluguran. Now Fari outside to take the leader. It's now Kaluguran, Be Quick, Princess Joe coming closer now towards the last 600. Kaluguran followed now by Princess Joe, Be Quick, Tricky Cholisa. Here comes a long shot. Atihan now coming closer. A long way back, DC Gate inside the last 400. It is still Kaluguran, Atihan running in second. Princess Joe running in third as they turn for home. Kaluguran by half a length. Atihan for the outside. Kaluguran, Atihan on the outside. Kaluguran, Atihan by still Kaluguran. And finally Kaluguran, Atihan. Princess Joe. Ricky Charlie's Dixie Gate, Be Quick.
Carrera Kinse, Trenta, Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Broadcasting live from the Capital Broadcasting Center studio in Ortigas, Pasig City, Philippines. 25,000 watts of pure AM power.
25,000 watts of pure AM power.
Matapang sa pagbabalita, punong-puno ng informasyon, laging handa sa public service. Ang pagbabagong hanap mo sa AM. Ito ang DZME. Kinse, Trenta.
Alright.
Yeah,
so
we're back.
We're back. May karera lang ng konti. Those who don't know what karera is, it's horse racing. Horse race. Alright, so it is 27 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. This time check is brought to you by No Bad Ideas, the leaders in premium headwear. Want to stand above the rest? Visit nobadideas.com for all their latest releases in headwear and clothing.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep, no bad ideas right here on our heads.
Yep.
So, okay, so let's continue our storytelling with, or asking the stories of Halfway House, I should say. We're going to be playing a few of your songs today. Kanina yung lasing. We have Maasin here.
Yes,
too.
I love that song.
And yeah, you know, that is Johnny Mathis.
Yes.
Original sample.
I just love that guy.
That's I have one of his albums, and that's one of my favorites from that album.
And
so,
Chances Are.
Yung ba yung Chances Are? Hindi, ano yun eh.
No. It's
Wonderful.
a different song. Yeah,
Thank
it's a different song.
Anyway, so what is Maasin about?
Sa Tagalog po ay
Salty.
Maalat.
English,
Maalat.
Kasi ang Pangasinan
that's how you say it?
Oo, Pangasinan parang
Maasin. Alright. Okay, so let's play Maasin. Is it mixed with other songs?
I gotta hear by itself.
Alright, so wag niyong papalitan yung inyong AM station. This is a song from Halfway House, and they're a duo from Pangasinan, guys, from Lingayen pa. And they have their own radio show there too in Dagupan. We'll talk about that briefly later on as you add on to the hip-hop culture here in this country. Here's a song called Maasin
by Freaky Rap featuring Jason Haft.
Sometimes we walk hand in hand by the sea, and we breathe in the cool, salty air.
Bali-baling talaga kumunso bilay, lumapat, palara, labad, na amin wala siya. Wala kumoy kotse, wala kumoy kwarta, wala kumoy yabong kon balagyan na no'y sira. Wala kumoy trabaho, kaya dagan so benepisyo. Agla na upot, so kwarta kad bangko, mansira kami dakal, tansay alak may black label. Say pulutan may ang kakabalagyan bukal. At ang labat, ang gapulalante trabaho, mabini sa saliwan, mabig pati tuyo. Ang gapoy kotse, ang gapoy kwarta, ang gapo namin na upot pati sira. Kasabilabi, ula agad kumpare, unutang kami, sansakay kami embe. Hanggang Anton Irap, yabilay, malikat kami, purong Pangasinense. Maasin niya Pangasinan. Maasin niya Pangasinan. Maasin niya Pangasinan.
Travel somewhere beautiful, come visit the land of salt. Tourists came since World War II, but that's a different land of salt. Angapoy kwarta, angapoy kotsi, angapoy problema, cause we always spoke in your seas. Mighty champions, hoping fortune fund the government more. Taxing sinners cause the wet thing funds the governor. Millionario from the barrio, that's all she wrote. Abulario from the barrio, it's all a joke. I'd rather take some medicine while sipping on some GSM and eat a manga dipped in agamang as I rap a song. Angapoy kwarta, angapoy kotse, angapoy problema, cause we got deposit. It's on, we got balutan in the fish pond. Galala, ha ha ha, walay utang ko lips on west. Drivers call me boss on these roads. Yes, it does sound crazy, cause that's Pangalakto.
going down. We in the club, we burn it up. We getting drunk, we turn it up. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down.
Ilatag na daan ang malambot at mapula. Sasaludo ang lahat habang ako'y tumutula. Masisilaw sa aking mga suot, makintab parang diamante, walang gusot-gusot. Paiinitin ang mundo, magliliyab ang katawan. Pag ako ang kaharap, aking sisilaban. Papawisan, magpupunasan sa aking bahay, magtitirahan. Magiinom tanggal ang pagod hanggang sa malasing. Aabuti ng umaga, diretso tayo gising. Sasagarin, kakamayin, sa pulutan kita'y bubusugin. Umpisa pa lang walang hanggang halakhak, lumipad walang pakpak, ang alak, ilaklak. Astig na musika, nakasalpak, magsayawan, magsaya tayong lahat, palakpak.
We in the club, we burn it up, we getting drunk, we turn it up. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. We in the club, we burn it up, we getting drunk, we turn it up. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. It's a hot night, so listen here, we gon' rock right. Stone cold stunning, drinking beer in the spotlight. You see the ice is going down like Titanic, going down like a panties. Beatbox with mic mechanics, smooth talking pimp. Who wants with a lip? So you know I got that game. Who wants some of this? Find me by the powder room, doing power moves. Hurry up and get a closer look. We about to zoom. We got these girls learning how to twerk now. Turned up and turned out, flirting with their skirts down. We kick it, serve clowns, burn pounds and turn rounds, crossing lines and dropping like it's a first down. We be everywhere, we don't bring ID. See us anywhere, we go VIP. Party bullshit, B.I.G. Fuck a scene on rap gods, PRG. We in the club, we burn it up, we getting drunk, we turn it up. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. We in the club, we burn it up, we getting drunk, we turn it up. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down.
Yeah.
How was your trip, Beverly's?
It was awesome.
Okay, so
I needed it.
Alright, so this DJ Beverly's operating the music here. Next time, I'm gonna be operating.
Yes, you should sit here.
And you should be doing the talking more now. Like
yes, you should stay there, and I should stay here.
Okay, so we adjusted the microphones now. So what's Baba Ba about? I mean, we know what it's about, but just so the listeners know.
Para sa ano yun, kunwari, yung game ka na.
It's
Let's
down,
go
it's going down.
I'm down with you.
Yeah, it's going down. It's happening. Right?
Party time.
Mangyayari na, guys. Ganon.
It's a slang in America. It's going down. That
Yeah.
means it's happening. This is it.
This is it. It's good. It's mangyayari.
And
I
how do you
fell
say
in
it?
love with that chorus, man.
Right
it's
on.
I love it.
Baba ba. Alright, so mga kaibigan ng ating guest ngayong gabi ay mga taga Pangasinan. So galing sila ng Pangasinan para lang makapunta dito. They have a CD here. Want to talk about it briefly?
We should actually promote Freaky's album. Freaky, you want to go grab that off the bag too?
You should get that too.
Because we dropping CDs. You know?
All right.
This one is called Gimmick Hop. It's by Pangasinan Rap Gods, which is...
You're part of it, right?
Yeah, I'm a part of it. Pretty much, instead of beefing in our own province, we connected with everybody.
That's good.
And it became a thing because last year, around this time, Freaky did his 16-bar challenge. You know how that was going around the internet for a while, right? So in that 16-bar challenge, Freaky had a line saying, Pangasinan rap god ako, ang aking Diyos, something blah blah, right?
Yeah.
And other people wanted to say it too.
Yeah.
So everyone had their own record label.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Or their own groups. So we got together on Freaky's birthday, and everyone said we should start a family here in Pangasinan. So they said, what should we name it? And I suggested PRG, which is Pangasinan Rap Gods, Power, Respect, Glory.
Yeah, that's
Pangasinan's Realist G's. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah, so there's like major, like maybe like 20 plus like major members. And then the extended family is like 50 plus, so it's like there's a lot of us.
That's good because that's what is needed when there's a city or a place that has all these talents in it. It's better to unite
instead of compete. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people would say to us in the past, that's impossible.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
Pero guys, eto nga, inumpisahan na nila sa Pangasinan, meron silang Pangasinan Rap Gods. So. Nothing is impossible.
Yeah, and then at the same time, we all have mutual respect. There's no leader. Obviously, me and Freaky have a little bit more experience, and I make the beats for everyone. So, and there's no one that could be higher than us because we're all gods. Like Freaky made it that way. Like
the same level.
Everyone's on the same level. We're all here, man, and we're not pushing each other down. We're building each other up.
That's good. Yeah,
that's
good. So that there is if you never heard that there's a hip hop scene in Pangasinan before. Well, now there is, and our style of music, we called it gimmick hop because obviously what Freaky kind of started with La Sing and
the party
anthems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the truth is, when I first came to Pangasinan, and I came from the States, people didn't really understand what kind of music I was like making because they're only used to hearing either a broken-hearted love song or my life is so hard and difficult.
Yep.
So I was trying to get the crowd, and they're just like.
Yeah.
So.
But see, a lot of them are like that, and one of the reasons is because they like what they see, but that's just how they react.
And I'm not used to that.
Me too.
I don't really.
I know.
It's a culture shock for me to see
too.
that. Because in the States, you.
When you like it, you show it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diba? Okay, so because in the States, there's no such thing as gusto mo pero nakaganon ka lang.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like weird, diba?
Yeah.
All right.
Like you want to enjoy, so this is your chance to act out. But there's a lot of conservative people, I guess. But you know what? It's weird. Since me and Freaky's been performing, everyone started acting out. Like people started dancing.
Because you're the one that started it. You're like empowering them. They get to live vicariously through you guys, right?
Right. Well, here's the next album, the one that came out before. This is Freaky.
Yeah, yung Residente ang itsura.
Yan.
Available po itong dalawa sa sa iTunes, pero pwede nyo pong pakinggan sa Spotify.
Go ahead.
There, you can see it right there.
Residente ang itsura by Freaky Rap. Siyempre ako po yun. At ang Pangasinan Rap Gods, Gimmick Hop. Libre po yan pakinggan sa Spotify. Meron din po sa Deezer. Yung iba po, may tracks po ako with my Kosa. Partners in Rhyme, syempre kalalabas lang po nun sa YouTube. Sama sa amin.
Sama sa amin.
Yeah, search nyo po at panoorin nyo. Kasama po namin ng Turf Entertainment.
Can we see a sample of the president look?
Yeah, something like.
No. You do it in person. You have to show it to the people.
Ayan. Yung title ng album niya is Presidente ang Itsura. So, paano yun?
Paano yan?
Parang nagsasalita lang sa harap ng maraming tao.
Yan! Nagpagano pa.
Ang kulit mo. Alright, so
instead of doing like this, the Obama thumb, when they're
oh yeah, that's right, he does that. Oo nga, gano'n nga siya. Alright, so guys, sa mga nakikinig nakikita nyo naman na merong hip-hop, may movement sa Pangasinan. So buhay na buhay talaga ang hip-hop sa buong bansa. In the north, it's happening. Everybody is doing what they can to contribute para mabuhay ang kultura ng hip-hop dito sa ating bansa. And yun ang focus ng ating palabas here on DZME every Friday night. We invite people who've actually been around for, quite some time, really contributing to the art, the heritage. It's more than just the hip-hop culture. It's about the Philippines, the Filipino people. Bakit maraming hip-hopper? What is the show is called Pinoy Hiphoppaz because that's our crew, one of our crews, Pinoy Hiphoppaz org. But it also encompasses what we are. We're Filipino hip-hoppers. Basically, it's just slang for that. So, the Maasin song, you said, that was how you guys met, right? So, paano, ano nangyari? Anong kwento doon? Paano kayo nagkakilala? Because kayong dalawa, you're actually doing a lot of good things.
Yeah.
Not just for you guys, but for your city, your province, the province.
One time kasi natamaan ng kidlat yung bahay niya. Nasira yung computer niya. Sabi ko, kasi fan ako ni, number 1 fan ako ni Jason Haft doon sa...
Yes.
Saka,
I remember this story.
And then, ayun, tamaan ng kidlat. Baka pwede ko pang ayusin yan. Sabi ko sa kanya, sabi niya, come through. Kaya yun, pinuntahan ko doon. Alam naman niya palang ayusin. So, pinalitan na lang namin siya ng desktop. Then, tinanong niya sa akin, nagra-rap ka, di ba? Sabi niya, yeah. Kaya yun,
kasi yung ginawa niyo yung Maasin.
Record na lang tayo. Binigyan niya ako ng beat. Try mong gumawa ng lyrics dito, Pangasinan.
Yeah.
Tapos, ayun, dinala ko sa bahay. Pagbalik ko sa kanya, siguro, kinabukasan, ayun, pinarinig ko sa kanya. Gustong-gusto niya, natuwa siya, nagustuhan nila. So, natuwa rin ako, proud din ako sa sarili ko. Ayun.
Yes.
Yun na yung Maasin.
Kailan to? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Longer?
May 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May 2013.
Alright. Make sure you fit, yeah.
Alright. Around May 2013, because like he's, well, the reason...
Tinamaan ng kidlat,
I mean, it's really a longer story, man. It's just lightning hit my mango tree and blew up my computer, and it's it's easy to say, oh, my computer's lost, but I had like 2 years worth of music on there that is just like gone forever.
I don't know how somebody can recover from that, seriously.
And you know what? If you guys know my work ethic, because I have kids, I slowed down, but I make at least 4 to 5 beats a day. So imagine times 700 days, 2 years.
That's slowing down already.
Yeah, that's slowing down.
Yung mga nakikinig, hindi yan exaggeration. Totoo yan na ganyan siya kabilis gumawa ng beat.
Yes, very
seriously, man. He is one of the fastest people I have encountered who does beats.
Yeah.
So, if you're ready to if you're serious with your search for beats, hit you up. Hit him up.
Right on. And I charge.
Of course.
This is the thing. I hook people up different ways. Because this is how I started here in the Philippines. But in America, I've been charging for a while. If no one knows, I've been doing music since like 2002.
Yes.
So.
Yes, please go ahead.
All right. So I came here in 2008. All right. So
you're from the Bay Area too, right?
Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Union City, and actually, I grew up listening to Picasso before I even decided to rap.
And guys, yung may nakikinig yung Bay Area, San Francisco yon, sa California. All right.
So, I started doing music or trying to rap, and then I didn't want to pay someone else for beats, because honestly, I actually started just writing poetry, right?
Yeah.
Trying to impress girls and whatnot, like.
Mr. Bolera, Mr.
Because I could, I was called Mr. Charm, and I have a sweet way of talking.
So there should be a song coming up soon from you called Mr. Charm.
Oh, I mean,
will you still be able to do that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we should do that on the spot during a show.
I could just
drop a beat and just do it.
I could try my best to be sweet, but I'm married now, so maybe it's like more like. Baby, what we gonna eat tonight? You know what I mean? Like, that's really what we were talking about. But, anyway, I didn't want to pay no one for beats, and I went online to search, how could I make beats without equipment? Because I don't know how to use equipment, like MPCs and keyboards and stuff. And I found Fruity Loops.
Yes.
And I taught myself how to do this. So I've been doing it before I came to the Philippines for at least 6 years on my own. You know what I mean? Then when I got here, I started doing it more and more, because I was actually, when I was there, all right, I'm backing up my story. When I was in the States, as soon as I learned how to do it, I was already, my first year of rapping, I already had a CD out.
Yes.
Okay, I already had a compilation. I was part of a record label called Connected Inc. with Lil Coner. If you ever look this up and you look up my name, you'll see like 500 songs on iTunes and stuff. Like, we put out a lot
of things.
A lot,
right.
because we work nonstop.
Yes.
You know, we didn't have. Well, I had a job on the side, but this is what we do. You know, and we did it legitimate to the point where we had a CD coming out like every 2 months.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like we went hard for like 2 years straight, and then we had like some kind of like, okay, when you make gangster rap music, you invite gangster stuff. So if you're not ready to do that kind of music, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it, because that's what happened to us. Is that the law kind of got involved, and I kind of like stepped sideways about that. You know what I mean? Because it's like gang affiliated anyway.
Yeah.
So after I stepped out of that, I did my own thing independent. Then I came to the Philippines, and it took me a long time to meet at least just one artist that I wanted to work with. Obviously, if you guys don't notice, my block is that I'm not fluent in Tagalog, but I'm fluent in Pangasinan. So taken to this song, Maasin, I made a beat, and the sample says, breathe in the cool, salty air. Well, I live like 5 minutes from the beach.
Wow.
And it reminds me, when I hear that song, you know, like, wonderful.
Yeah, I love that song.
And you know,
Johnny Mathis, guys.
it's such a happy song, right? But the way I made the beat made it sound hard.
I love it. When I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, I should give this to my mom.
Yeah, right.
Send it to my parents. They'll love it.
And it's just that sample where it said the salty air. This has to be a Pangasinan anthem. So when I met Freaky, I already had this beat ready, and this was my challenge to him. I said, I've already have an album. If you ever see this album, Jason Haft Pangasinan, where the salt is.
Yeah.
I'm probably the first rapper that had Pangasinan language in my lyrics, and I'm not born in Pangasinan, right? But Freaky was the first person to have an entire verse that's just pure Pangasinan language.
That's good.
You know, so that's what he did on Maasin. And when I heard his verse, you know, we recorded it the first day, and then I said, okay, I'll write something to this. I'm feeding my baby milk, you know, and I'm writing on my little iPod, and you know, I kind of copied, you know, his flow just so that the song matches.
Yes.
And I threw in the little Pangasinan that I could actually talk fluently. I'm fluent, but when I speak it, obviously I have an accent.
Yes, of course.
So the next day, I called them back to re-record it so that our voices match.
Yes.
And what you hear is what we recorded 2 years ago. We never changed anything from that. That's the original recording. We never redid it. So that's exactly,
it's good. It's good because you're closer to Manila from the north. There's a lot of, you know, rappers, of course, from the south, you know, from Visayas, Mindanao. Of course, it's harder for them to come to Manila. The fact you guys can just take a bus, come over to the city. It's good that you're able to spread that music with that language, or your dialect, I should say. What do you call it again, the dialect?
Pangasinan.
Pangasinan?
Yeah.
Because if it's... Didn't you say to me, you were like asking
There's different things of saying, like Pangasinense. There's a slang called Pangalatok.
Yeah.
Ayun yung sinasabi mo.
Which is, some old people find that disrespectful because Pangalatok, like tok means like crazy talk.
Okay.
But,
alright.
But you know what? I don't feel disrespected if someone says that to me. You know, just like if someone says to me, oh, you're a hip hop. When I came here, well, like I've been coming to the Philippines, I was baptized in Lingayen when I was 4, so when I kind of like know everything about my own place, right?
Yes.
So when I came out here again in like '94, and I'm wearing like big shorts.
Oh, and that was the baggy pants.
And they had like you know, Master Plan on TV on some noontime show. All the teachers were on. Oh, Jason, you're like a hip hop.
Yeah.
I don't feel disrespected. I'm
because
like,
you
well,
are.
That's what I am. You know what I mean? And if you think people in Pangasinan talk crazy and you say we're Pangalatok, yeah, I'm Pangalatok. You know what I mean? But other people might be offended.
This was called ownership.
Yeah.
You own it.
Yeah.
So
just like how, like people said, flip top. You know, flip in America, that's a disrespect.
Yeah.
You don't call me a flip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
You already know. So
yeah.
But when they use that out here, now it's not even disrespectful.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or if they call you a fob or something like that. It's
yeah,
but you know what? My family came on airplanes.
Yeah.
Now what? You know what I mean? But now they have a show called that, Fresh Off the Boat. I don't know if you know about, you know.
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
It's the Chinese people, and it's the same thing.
It's supposed to be funny, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. Is it funny?
I haven't seen it, but you know what? Obviously, it's jokes if you're Asian American is funny to you.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a movie called Debut, The Debut.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
With dude from Rufio from Peter Pan.
No, I haven't seen that.
You've seen it, right, baby?
Yeah.
So there's a scene in there where they have a guy with a heavy Tagalog accent, and he's saying, you know, please pass the binagar, like that. And he's like, man, shut up, you effing Bob, this and that, right? And it's like, you know, some people might find that offensive, right? But that's how people are in America. So if you guys heard my other song, Bayamko, right? See, here I go.
Yeah, that's part of the set.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
That's part of the set.
So if you understand what I'm saying there is that a lot of Filipinos in America don't consider me Filipino because they said, one, I don't speak Tagalog, two, I don't look Filipino. Well, you know what? All four of us look different. Who looks Filipino?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when they say to me, I don't speak Tagalog, I'm like, well, I speak Pangasinan, so... You know what I mean?
All right, Jason, we'll be right back. It's time for Carrera right now. Huwag kayong aalis dito sa DZME 1530. Huwag niyong palitan. Babalik po kami. Carrera time.
Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta.
In third classic June, don't touch the one in fourth. Yes, Macy's racing in Tiba. Xantrope by about half a length. Donya Nikasha in second classic June in third. Then here comes Don't Touch the Wine now coming closer in fourth. Yes, Miss in Tiba. Xantrope, Donya Nikasha, Don't Touch the Wine. Classic June is on the outside. Don't Touch the Wine is running by the Classy June on the outside, Xantrope. Don't Touch the Wine, Classy June on the outside, Xantrope. Yes, me is also coming closer. We have Don't Touch the Wine, Classy June on the outside. Classy June, Don't Touch the Wine, fighting out for the lead. Yes, Miss in third. Classy June running on the outside. Don't Touch the Wine is by the runner. Yes, Miss is racing in third. But it's still Classy June. Don't Touch the Wine is running by the runner. Classy June over Don't Touch the Wine. And finally, Classy June, Don't Touch the Wine. Yes, Miss, Lady of Diamonds. Then comes Xantrope et al. Magalang 3.
Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Take your tongue to a Fontana gastronomy today. Enjoy our affordable food and beverages promos. We have unlimited pizza with bottomless drinks for pizza lovers. We have unlimited Korean grill from Samgyeopsal, Chattelbaki to Bulgogi. But if you want a delish bunch of eats for 6, we give you the Boodle Bundles promo from Kapampangan set, Inihaw set to Filipino set. For inquiries and more F&B promos, call 045-599-5000. Visit our website, www.fontana.com.ph, and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Fontana2015official. Broadcasting live from the Capital Broadcasting Center studio in Ortigas, Pasig City, Philippines. 25,000 watts of pure AM power.
25,000 watts of pure AM power.
Matapang sa pagbabalita, punong-puno ng informasyon, laging handa sa public service. Ang pagpapagong hanap mo sa AM. Ito ang DZME. Kinse, Trenta.
So, just focus on that.
Yeah, Keys Corsido.
So we're gonna play
Highly blessed.
4 songs.
Different styles and different flows.
15, 7.
Bobby Skies. Alright, check it. It's the middle of the night, and even though it's dark and I shine bright when I take steps to chase the light, we're better in sight for my right to fight. The lonely feeling I hold tight, deep inside I've cried out the emotions I try to hide when I leave my heart open wide. Vulnerable, I slide back to my pride. Oh, that's right, cause flames reignite, and I realize that I dramatized all the things stored inside that I despise. All those ill feelings I customized or improvised, that I vocalize or advertise. Now supersize, self-victimize, like focusing on bad things that I'm viewing. Then those bad things honestly keep on brewing. Then those bad things is what I constantly be reviewing. I keep but wondering about all this suffering. Is it normal like it's nothing? So I try to live with passion throughout in life, no strife. Don't wanna create my own demise, buy to the lies, learn to take my own advice. Me being wise, a good light witness with my own eyes, and that dignifies and signifies what I now theorize. Can you relate? Can you empathize? My word ramifies what you think inside, so don't criticize and just realize.
Day after day, if you ever think about the things you do today, try to make it better. 'Cause you and I, we can change the little things this world could bring our way. If we keep on believing, realize.
You must think I don't have no clue, then my words must not really hit you, or you deny what's inside to be true. Understand I feel the way you do too, but I might as well speak another language. It's a challenge, but I'm sure I'll manage. Could be a bandage to all that damage. Waking mating nakatibo, walang matutulog na mabuti sa'yo. Ayos lang, magsana lamang ang iyong sarili na maging positibo para di. Just like me, don't walk your life blindly, but have courage to think of yourself highly. But be humble, so tread lightly. A big thanks to the Almighty, and keep your life tidy, flawlessly with no doubts or jealousy about another man's life. Just think for your time, like this rhyme, it's my grime. Don't be blind, just be kind. Mind and soul aligned, intertwined with love combined, creates the mastermind. That's who you are, that's who I am, that's me.
Day after day, if you ever think about the things you do today, try to make it better. 'Cause you and I, we can change the little things this world could bring our way. If we keep on believing, realize. Day after day, if you ever think about the things you do today, try to make it better. 'Cause you and I, we can change the little things this world could bring our way. If we keep on believing, realize.
Yo, you gotta wake up some morning and just know things gon' get better. Start creative thinking, just making things happen. Happiness, conceptualize. We're all highly blessed, just realize. Yeah.
Sana'y huwag ka nang lumisan sa piling ko. Ngunit ito'y panaginip at hindi totoo. Sa iyong mga ngiti ako ay nabighani. Ang ulap at ikaw ang bahaghari. Sa'yo, andito ako bilang bahagi mo sa mundo. Para sa'yo
Alam mo na ba ang laman ng damdamin? Kundi pa naman ay handa kong aminin. Pagkatuling pinasa ang puso na tuyo, aking kinain ng takot kahit na hindi luto. Ngunit tuwing ikay nakatingin ako ay ilang, kahit sa paganga sa iyo ay libang. Tumingin sa salamin at sidaming gagawin ng kahit na ano, kahit tawagin hibang. Basan mo ang mga malabulak na ulap sa paligid ay nagbabantay. Takpan mo ang mga sugat pag ako'y natalisod sa akin paglalakbay. Upang unti-unti na rin magbago ang kalangitan na sa masungit na babaeng ako ay nginitian. Huwag ka na sa akin makipagtaguan, ilabas ang baghari pagtapos ng ulan.
Sa bawat sandali na ikaw ay nakangiti, nababawi ang bigati sa tinig ng iyong labi. Sa bawat sandali na ikaw ay nasa tabi, ang mundo ay napakakulay, tila isang bahagari.
Ako ang siyang magsisilbing alalay mo sa tuwing maghahalo ang ulan sa umagang napakalambing. Naging maliwanag ang langit, mahiwaga na nakakaakit, malinaw ang sinag ng araw. Pwede ba wag na lang sanang sumapit ang dilim, pagkat minsan lamang tayong magkatagpo. Matapos ng umaga sa akin ikaw ay lalayo, pero para sa iyo handa ko namang gawin ng kahit na ano. Kahit na ako ay mahirapan, lahat ay tatahakin, mapasaya ka lamang dahil pangako na di ka na iiwanan. Mga supaan na di ko nabibitawan, sa buong mundo handang ipagsigawan itong ating pagmamahala na wala nung kaya makapigil. Tanga natin ang pag-ibigan sa bawat mga tinig ng mga ibon sa paligid, mga himig na mag-isa pa ng ginipedala. Nais ko na habang buhay sana'y makasama ka.
Bawat sandali na ikaw ay nakangiti, nababawi ang bigati sa tinig ng iyong labi. Sa bawat sandali na ikaw ay nasa tabi, ang mundo ay napakakulay, tila isang bahagari.
Puso ko'y jeep na papunta Marikina, medyo sumikip nung ika'y dumating na. Oras ay lumilipad na parang puso kaso lang barado na marami ng nikotina. Ulap ay iyong hinahagdan, suliranin ay natatakpan. Eto na ang araw, sana nga ika'y makatapat. Kung matutupad masaya sana ang lahat.
Ngunit sa likod nito ang malungkot na kabanata, mahirap ka na abutin at tila makinong natala. Ang ikaw ay mahalin, marahil ay hindi na tama. Mga kapalaran natin na hindi nakatadhana, pagkat dito sa mundo ika'y makulay na bahagi. Kahit nasa puso mo ay napakarami kong kahati, mahal ka pa rin palagi at wala nang ibang pa. Ako ang ulap at ikaw ang bahaghari maganda.
Bawat sandali na ikaw ay nakangiti, nababawi ang bigati sa tinig ng iyong labi. Sa bawat sandali na ikaw ay aking kapiling, ang mundo ay napakakulay, tila isang bahaghari.
Virus, Pinoy Hiphoppaz, Bayan ko, yeah. DJ Virus.
Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabaon ang bayan ko? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabaon ang bayan ko? Naiisip mo ba kung minsan kung ano ang dahilan? Ang paghihirap at tuluyang pagbagsak ng ating bayan, ng kaba ng bansa. Ngayon wala ng laman, saan na napunta? Di sa kamay ng mga gahaman. Sila na mga tinamaan ng magaling, na pag pinagmasdan ay kagalang galangan dating. Sila natuto pa daw sa lahat ng ating hiling, eh pag nanakaw lang din naman ang alam na gawin. Bumibigat na nga ang kanyang pinapasa na krus. Makakayanan pa kaya ito ni Juan de la Cruz? Bata pa lamang nasakali na at nalilimos, dahil pa nila ang mga alipin na ginapos. Dumarami na rin ang mga tao na naghihirap, nawawala na pag-asa na matupad
ng pangarap. Dahil kahit anong gawin at pilit na magsumikap, masalimuot na buhay ang kanilang nalalasap. Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabalan ang bayan ko? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabalan ang bayan ko? Naghanap na ang krimen kahit saan pa makarating. Iba't ibang karahasan sa pagsapit ng dilim. At ang lagim ay di mo na mapipigilan. Kinabukasan ay lamanan ng mga pahayagaan. Sa daan at tagpuan at duguan at walang buhay. Sino ang walang awang pumatay? Sinong humalay? Sa murang katawan ng isang batang walang malay. Isa na naman ang madadagdag sa mga hanay ng mga biktima na di nakamit ang hustisya. Dahil wala silang pera at mayaman ang may sala. Na sa paligid lamang at patuloy na gumagana. Lumalakas na ang loob ng mga kriminal. Dahil hawak sila ng matataas na opisyal. Sila na nag-alis sa sarili ng dangal. Hindi na ba mauubos mga tulad nilang hangal? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabalan ang bayan ko? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabalan ang bayan ko? Maan, wala na bang katapusan sa bayang aking sinilangan? Maging sa gitnang silangan, maraming nasawi, marami na ang nasugatan. Kakayanin mo ba kung ang kapatid ay mapabilang? Sa bilang ng mga inosenteng sibilyan na namatay dahil sa walang humpay na labanan. Ano bang dahilan? Bakit di tayo magkasundo? Bakit kinakailangan pa na dumanak ang dugo? Hindi ka ba nahahabag sa mga batang lumuluha? Wala na ba sa puso mo kahit na konting awa? Ilang pamilya pa ba ang kailangan na masira? Kailangan ba magtalo sa pananampalataya? Bakit ba hindi na lamang natin ito pag-usapan? Bakit kailangan may armas ka pang dapat hawakan? Hindi ba maaari na tayo maging magkaibigan ng maging mapayapa ang minamahal nating bayan? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabalan ang bayan ko? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabalan ang bayan ko? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabaon ang bayan ko? Kailan ba matatapos ang lahat ng gulo? Kailan magiging maayos takbo ng ating mundo? Ang bawat tao, kailan kaya magkakasundo? Kailan kaya muling makakabaon ang bayan ko? Bayan ko, DJ Virus.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ang kinto't bulaklak, pag-ibig ang sa kanyang palad, nagalay ng ganda at dilag.
I was born in America, half Filipino, even though everyone around me didn't really know, cause my face didn't show it, and my race didn't notice that I knew the language that wasn't really spoken in my household, cause my family's Ilocano, straight from Pangasinan, we didn't speak Tagalog.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas,
I know what that means. My mother's land is my motherland. Plus I understand that my history is filled with misery and glory. And I ain't talking about my father's side, cause that's a different story. But anyway, there's plenty ways to explain how my mother was raised and how she struggled in pain. Despite the love for her country, she wanted something better. She got petitioned and left, never missing a step.
ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ang kinto't bulaklak, pag-ibig ang sa kanyang palad, nagalay ng ganda at dilag.
Her land was filled with flowers and gold, but so was mine. Union City used to have gladiolas and shine, but times changed. New improvements and such took away the place where I was raised with so much love, and then new people came. They was equally vain. It's all because they was looking and speaking the same.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas,
I know what that means, and I know they think they're better than me, but let's see. I always speak clearly, don't roll my R's, and I don't try to make spaceships out of foreign cars. Don't point with my lips, don't say oi when I get my friends' attention. When I'm out in public, I'm never jealous, never gossip about my friends, and I'm never bragging about my big house to them.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ang kinto't bulaklak, pag-ibig ang sa kanyang palad, nagalay ng ganda at dilag.
My country is America, and I love the Philippines. Just because the simple fact is, that's what's real to me. I lived in Lingayen, down the street from the beach, where the festivals last at least for a week. I'm mestizo, playboy, stilo. I get any pinay with one voice when I speak slow.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas.
You know what that means. My country is the Philippines, filled with pretty things, and I'm proud of it. And I don't need a shirt to say my race is powerful, cause that's what cowards do. I'm my own man, with a rich heritage that got us dancing while we're clapping sticks, scaring kids. But I know no fear, you'll never see me run. Just know, hindi ako takot kanino man.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ang kinto't bulaklak, pag-ibig ang sa kanyang palad, nagalay ng ganda at dilag. Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ang kinto't bulaklak, pag-ibig ang sa kanyang palad, nagalay ng ganda at dilag.
All right. So that was Bayan Ko, the last song by Jason Haft, a solo track from one half of our guest tonight. Their name is Haftway House.
And of course, the other tracks, yung
Yes.
pinaka-first was Realized by Keys Cosido and Bobby Skies. The next is Bahaghari by Modus Operandi. And yung parang back-to-back, Bayan Ko,
Yeah.
ni Jeyus.
That's Jace.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have some music. Let's continue the talk, the partying here. This is a party, and it'll extend later till after this show.
Yes, but before we do that, I need to give a shout out to some people because they're tuned in. So, to everybody who's tuned in right now, maraming salamat. Kay Jean Cana, he's from Baliwag, San Mateo. He's got a question for you, Jason Haft, so I'm gonna read that after. To Jake Lee from New Zealand, thank you for tuning in. Michael Real, Jason McCoy, and kay Casey Uno. He also said to give a shout out to his wifey, kay Annabelle, Big Bites Entertainment, 811 Production, One Mic Records, and to Bulacan's Finest Production.
Bulacan's Finest.
Yeah.
I know them.
Yeah.
Some of them, anyway, from like way back 2004. I wonder if he's in contact with those people who used to come to my events back in Quezon City in a culture club. I used to do weekly events, and people from Bulacan would actually go there every week. All right, so we just gave you 4 songs featuring all Filipino artists, hip-hop artists, and we hope that you, you know, listened and actually, you know, listened. Yung nakinig talaga kayo kasi mahirap makinig ng hindi nyo nakikita sa TV, eh, no? Minsan ganon, eh, no?
Yeah.
If y'all, that's the problem we have here. If we don't see the artists on TV and we don't know the songs, we don't hear it much on radio, and we hear something new and then we just change it. Diba? Parang, itong show namin, kung ini-encourage namin na lahat, makikinig buong 2 hours para ma-appreciate nyo yung gawang Pinoy na hip-hop, na rapper. Alright, more text messages. But before that, let's do a quick time check. This time check is brought to you by No Bad Ideas. It is 16 minutes past 7 o'clock. And No Bad Ideas is the leaders in premium headwear. Want to stand above the rest? Visit nobadideas.com for all their latest releases in headwear and clothing. Thank you for that. And of course, we got text messaging coming in. Wow, this is a miracle. More power, Jambongga. Oh, Jambongga Republic. We are Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta po with Pinoy Hiphoppaz ang aming palabas. Tandaan po natin yon. Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta with Pinoy Hiphoppaz. Thank you. In Bad Boys Asin, sila mga Bad Boys? Or Alat is policeman? Alat Asin?
Alat is policeman.
Really? I don't know what that means. Willie, it's Willie again.
Yeah.
Okay, so nakikinig ka talaga, Willie.
Thank you.
Di ba ang General Trias sa ano yan, Cavite? Alright. So Willie, sabihan mo yung mga tropa mo next Friday, sa susunod na Biyernes, makinig kaya ulit, buong barangay mo dyan sa General Trias City. Manood dito sa aming palabas dito na puro rappers, hip-hop artists. Hindi lang rapper, pati mga b-boy, mga breakdancers, mga DJs, graffiti artists. Yung mga graffiti artists yung talagang malayo sa Ustream, hindi makita. Pero speaking of graffiti, are you done with your bate, bebe?
And Casey Ono said he's with BF Pro right now. So shout out to them too.
What's up to everybody listening? Thank you for taking the time on a Friday night na makinig sa amin dito. Share nyo fan page namin, Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta with Pinoy Hiphoppaz. Like nyo. And of course, I'm jumping all over the place.
It's all good.
As I was saying about graffiti, yung mga gumagawa nito, yung mga nakikita nyo sa kalye na madalian, yung mga siguro hindi ganun maganda, madalian kasi dahil bawal yun eh. Pero pagka binigyan sila ng oras, it's actually art.
Yeah.
You know? Let's ask a little bit, Jason, just a little bit why you did graffiti. This.
Okay, well, I started because that's the only way to promote yourself in the street.
Yes.
You know, where I'm from, you can't get on the radio. You can't, you know, and so you mark your territory a certain way, and then if you're promoting yourself as a certain person, like let's say I'm a rapper, and I don't get radio play, but I want my community to know about me, but no one gives me a microphone or a stage, well, I'm going to mark these walls up and let them know this is where I'm from and I'm here.
So there you go. Nakita nyo kung bakit nagkaroon. Yun yung dahilan nila kung bakit ginagawa pala nila yan. Diba? Ako, I say nila because I've never done it. But when I watch the art, you know, the work, I call it art. I really have the utmost respect for the artists. I see them, I've invited quite a few during my big events where they actually paint live. I have so much respect for them because I do consider it art because it is art. It's drawing, it's sketching, it's colorization.
You know what? Just because you call one thing a mural and another thing graffiti and another thing vandalism, it's all art on a wall. So whether you're putting a mural about, you know, oh, this is the General Luna thing or whatever's going on now, whatever the Kayapaan or whatever, you know, you're putting a mural, you're saying, okay, this is art.
It's all,
But when someone else puts something up, like, you know, there's drugs and violence in my community, so we're going to draw a picture about that.
Nagagalit.
It's violence. Oh, it's vandalism now. Why? Because we didn't ask permission first? Well, you know what? This is our neighborhood.
Yes.
We're the ones sweeping the street. No, the government ain't picking up my trash. You know what I mean? If we're doing it, then this is my wall. This is what I could do. You know
That's
what
right.
I mean?
So it's because on EDSA actually coming going here tonight, nakita ko there's like for the first time I saw it, there's a whole bunch of murals there. Like I'm a policeman or I'm a community service. I'm a teacher, whatever. They have that on EDSA. But anyway. Freaky Rap, it's your turn.
Yes, I want to know.
What's up?
I want to know how you started, Freaky.
Ako, dancer talaga ako nung nag-start ako sa hip-hop.
Anong taon?
Since high school, nag-start ako ng dancing mga 1998.
Okay.
So how old were you then?
High school, what? 16?
Mga ganon. Mga ganon.
15, 16, 17? No, 16, 14?
Ayun, saka naging kasali ako sa itong grupong to sa Pangasinan, laging champion. Pero ako lang yung junior. Member ako sa junior kasi yung mga senior, medyo naging busy na sila sa mga buhay nila. Naging pamilyado na sila.
Yes.
Ayun, kaming new generation ng grupo nila, tawag ng grupo namin Street Hikers. Yung mga seniors namin, sinasayaw nila techno. And then nung kami yung sumasayaw ng hip-hop.
Yes.
And then, ayun, dinala namin yung hip-hop doon sa badang nag-champion kami sa may 100 Islands, sa may Alaminos.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, tapos hanggang sa Lingayen, nag-jump kami gamit ang hip-hop. Halos lahat ng ka-contest namin, puro techno.
And hip-hop ang nananalo. Bakit kaya? Anong palagay mo? Bakit? Dahil ba magaling talaga kayo? Or is it because yun lang, kayo lang yung nagaganon?
Kasi magaling kami talaga. Magaling kami.
Ang yabang, ha?
Ayun.
Actually, because you're talking about that, I want to see a sample.
Patay.
Yeah.
Music or no music?
Si ate ang nagtanong ng sample na yun.
Do you need music to dance? You don't need music to dance.
Do you need music? Parang ganon.
Nakita agad yun, ha?
Yeah.
Alright, so,
parang Michael Jackson yung ginagawa mo nun,
You know,
Michael Jackson's a b-boy, man. He copied all the moves from James Brown.
Yes, I know. I see that.
Godfather's a hip-hop right there.
Say that.
Oh, if you don't know who James Brown is, one of the
That's Michael Jackson's influence.
is James Brown, you know what I mean? So, and he if you know who James Brown is, every popular hip hop song you know came from a James Brown drum pattern or what, you know what I mean? So that's sampling. So, but yeah, go on.
Ayun, nagtuloy-tuloy hanggang sa yung grupo ko, hanggang sa tumigil kami. Nung tumigil na yung grupo, nagkahiwa-hiwalay kami. Hindi na natuloy sayang. Ako na yung nagsimula na akong mag-rap kasi mahilig talaga ako sa...
So nagsusulat ka na nun?
Oo, susulat na ako ng sarili ko, nire-record ko yung sarili ko, nag-experiment ako sa computer. Hanggang sa nag-take ako ng course sa computer para medyo matuto ako.
Oh, that's good.
Ayun, pinag-aralan ko mag-isa. Hanggang sa, ayun, nagtuloy-tuloy ako.
Tapos naalala mo si Jason?
Hindi naman, bago ko ma-meet si Jason, nagkaroon ako ng mga maliit na circle of fans.
Yes.
Yung mga kaibigan ko rin mismo, naniniwala sila sa akin na, ito, kaya mo yan, Freaky, kaya mo yan. So, ayun, nagtuloy-tuloy ako hanggang sa nakilala ko si Jason.
So it's always been, freaky rap?
Oo.
From the start?
From the start.
That's good.
So that means bata ka pa, freaky ka na?
Makulit talaga ako sa school.
Okay.
Bakit hindi halata pagkasama natin?
Oo nga, tahimik.
Ay, hindi. Nung birthday natin, dun siya maingay.
Yes, that's right.
Ako naman yung tahimik nun. I couldn't party with you guys then. That was just like so damn boring. For me, anyway.
So, Freaky Rap, tell me, what is your goal as a hip-hop artist?
As a hip-hop artist right now, dun sa amin, sa community namin, binibuild pa namin more. Yun yung target namin. Ang lahat ng mga nandun, hatak namin sa labas. Makilala
kasi kailangan gawin yun eh.
Makilala ng lahat. So, dun kami nag-focus ngayon. Kaya nagkaroon po ng Pangasinan Rap Gods, Gimmick Hop. Yan, available na po sa iTunes. Saka sa Spotify.
It's free on Spotify. I mean, look, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Almost like 20 different people on here. More than 20 people on here.
Different towns, different cities.
Yeah, from all different cities in Pangasinan. And then only features we got is like Picasso and Microphone Mechanics. Other than that, everyone on here is from Pangasinan. And it was all recorded in Pangasinan. Even the song with Picasso, like there's a lyric video that Mouth Effects from Microphone Mechanics. When Picasso and Mike Mechanics came to Pangasinan, we recorded in a hotel room.
Yeah, I think I saw there was a video, right?
Yeah, the video. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. So everyone who says, "Oh, I don't have a studio to record," not to put you down, Riz, because I know you always be telling me that I don't got my studio and stuff, but it's just like, all you really need is like a computer and the program and a map. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You don't really need much, but the mixing and everything that comes after.
Yeah.
But because there's a lot of people's songs that are bad quality, but they still put it out because that's what they do. But other people just figure it out. Like me, I figured my way out. No one ever taught me, and I just watched other people. So, But did you have a question for me before I forget that? What was that?
I'll just look for it.
Okay, cool. Whatever. Anyway.
Well, yeah, okay. So this is from Jean Cana. He's the one from San Mateo, Baliwag.
Alright.
Man, my Tagalog is...
Baliwag, Bulacan.
Yeah. Sabi niya, when you were talking about how you make beats really fast, he wanted to know, when you make beats, for you, is it drum first before bass and melody chord progression, or the other way around? Because he's kind of slow in making beats.
I start with chord progression, and then I move in. Well, then you could just fill it in with bass, because the bass usually follows the chords, and then you fill in the drums wherever you feel appropriate. That's for more of songs with melody.
Yeah.
If you're doing like a straight hip hop track, I start with drums, because it's usually the beat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Then after that I fill in the bass, and then after the bass, then I go into the chorus. So it's completely baliktad if you're, doing straight up hip hop.
Alright, Jean Cana, babalik kami magkakarera lang siguro mga 3 minuto. Huwag kayong aalis.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta.
Racing just is started with Alakdan. Break quickly at the start, moving upon the outside. Now is Tawa, go at a go, gates of money. Then comes a smart kid, Warlock. Handsome Hank comes next, si Barreto. Camry, then running by the rail is Babes Magic. Next online now is Rochelle's Gift. And on the outside is Touch Magic, while Sharp as ever is the early trailer by about 20 lengths of the leader. Racing down the backstretch, we have Alakdan by about half length, applying a little pressure. Now on the outside is Gates of Money. Go! Ada Go is racing in third, and in fourth comes Handsome Hank moving up, Babes Magic. Then next on line is Smart Kid, Warlock, rushing up Rochelle's Gift together with Camry. Then comes si Barreto, then followed by Tawa, Touch Magic, while Sharp as ever is still racing in 13th, and they are now entering the home stretch. Gates of Money, Alakdan Go, Adago is racing in third. We have Gates of Money, more length and a half. Alakdan Go, Adago is on the outside third. Last 100 meters, we have Gates of Money by about 2 lengths over Go, Adago, and finally Gates of Money, Go, Adago, Babes Magic, Alakdan, Camry, Rochelle's Gift.
Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Broadcasting live from the Capital Broadcasting Center studio in Ortigas, Pasig City, Philippines. 25,000 watts of pure AM power.
25,000 watts of pure AM power.
Matapang sa pagbabalita, punong-puno ng informasyon, laging handa sa public service. Ang pagpapagong hanap mo sa AM. Ito ang DZME. Kinse, Trenta.
Alright.
And we're back.
Okay, sabi sa inyo 2 minutes lang yon. Wait, my headset's like, there, I can hear. Alright, we just had the short carrera, and this is Jambongga sa Kinse Trenta with Pinoy Hiphoppaz, and I am Jug.
And I'm Beba Reese.
And we have our guest for tonight from Lingayen, Pangasinan. The province of Pangasinan. They are Haftway House. They're a duo, and right now they are...
Yeah, actually we have a third member named AJX. We just added her.
Yeah. She's a new member?
Yeah, she sings, she dances, she's great, she's hella cute, and the thing is, she's in Pampanga because she goes to Pangasinan State University, and she's like the ambassador for our province. So she's performing out there in Pampanga right now. So
There you go. So
multi-talented person.
But I hope you're both out of the province doing your stuff.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of people visiting Pangasinan right now, and we're not there. Like everyone who comes to Pangasinan, which is pretty cool, they kind of check in with us.
Yeah.
They kind of be like, "Hey, I'm in your place," you know, this and
That's
that.
good.
Yeah, because I feel that like that's respect right there. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's good.
So when you're in Pangasinan, hit up Freaky or hit up me, and we'll take care of you out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, we know that's true because when we were there,
They took
after
care of us.
our gig, yeah, we hung out with them and it was a lot of fun. All right, so it's 32 minutes past 7 o'clock, so it's been an hour and a half. Let's go into serious conversations here before we play some music towards the end of the show. Do you have a question? Do you have to
getting
say
back
anything
to the question from Jean Kana.
Oh yeah.
He also wanted to know, how do you conceptualize your beats that fast?
Okay, so let's say I'm working with a sample. If I hear a song and I like certain parts, I'll automatically chop up those parts, then insert them into the program and play them as if this is how I dissected it in my mind. It's kind of like in my head already.
Yeah.
Same thing with a beat. If you know that, let's say your point is you're making a club beat. So a typical club rhythm is boom, 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 like, you know.
Yeah.
So automatically you lay the drums down because you know this is how it's going to make the people dance. And then you just fill it in from there. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll put the bass line here. You know, something like that. Then you need some kind of like, you know, some kind of chord or some kind of thing to make people dance, like chink, 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 like, you know. So you think, you know, okay, what will make somebody dance? And then if you want to do something serious and deep, well then, you know, you get into your piano or something like, dun, 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 you know, something deep. You know, it's like you think about how does this make me feel.
It's emotion.
You know, yeah. So it's just the point. And like the thing is with me, I have a mental block making my own beats for myself. That's why when you like you guys, if somebody asks me how to can you make me this beat or that beat, and it's like, yeah, I got hella beats, so if you don't tell me what you want, man, I'm just gonna make like random stuff. So if someone tells me what they want, then I could fill that in because, okay, oh, you want something for the club, or you want something, some emotional song, or you want some love song, or you want some kind of this song is for politics.
It's easier to start off.
Yeah, with the idea in mind, you know, because especially if you're making it by yourself alone, it's really hard to just start from nothing. Yeah. You know, so you really got to think, okay, I'm gonna make a club song, and this is what it's gonna be about. So you start with the drum pattern because you want people to dance. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna do a emotional song, you start with a melody, because that's what's gonna drive the song. The beat, the drums just follow the melody in a love song. You know what I mean? So that's for me. So hopefully that helps. You know,
Jean
with your
Kana, there you
way,
go.
You know?
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, the deep questions are really important for the show. That way we can dissect the minds of our guests.
Yes.
That's the purpose of this show, is to be able to help educate what we know as artists in the hip hop scene here, what we can share with them who are in the scene or in the culture, and those who are not. That's actually what I want to do. That's my vision or my mission with overall. And this show is an instrument. It's an avenue for me to let those who don't understand. All right, that hip hop artist like you're a musician. Because if you weren't one, how would you be able to put the music together? Ang kaibahan,
And I don't know how to play piano.
Yeah.
But I know how to do it through software.
Because the software was created in order for us to be able to do that.
Just like the turntable was just to play records, but hip hop made it an instrument. You know what I mean? So now you could get a DJ, and which you know, I've had this problem with EDM DJs that don't play hip hop, and it's like you wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for hip hop. Because hip hop made the turntable, the CDJ, that became an instrument to scratch and all that.
Good,
you know what I mean?
Explanation.
Yeah, that's the instrument of hip hop right there. That and the beatbox. So
they don't know enough about where it all came from.
Yeah, just because, you know, you're hitting some buttons, you're a DJ. You know what I mean? Nah, man. There's more art to it.
That's what I want to be able to do too, is guest a couple of DJs here and really talk about that, what you just mentioned. All right, so let's ask a deep question.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask or I'm gonna ask?
Because I asked you this.
All
I asked
right.
you this.
He wants to ask me a question.
Because this is me, right? I didn't grow up listening to OPM hip hop. Only thing I knew back in like '94 was Andrew E, Francis M, Michael V, the DJ Boombai. I don't know who that guy is. What was that? Did you hear that song? Is that Michael V? That's Michael V, right? Yeah, so that, and then Master Plan, right? You know, so that's what I heard back in '94. So coming from that era, or what you see going on now, what don't you like about OPM hip hop? What don't you like about OPM rap?
Should I answer that or should you?
You, because I don't know what, because when I first came here, you know, I heard Glock 9 go from Sumayao Ka to what's the other one, Upuan, and then from Upuan it went to some like reggae, what's the one, the OFW song, which was, I still like that, and then after that it's like on some rock collaboration all for every single song, so it's like it doesn't sound like hip-hop to me anymore. So that's what I'm saying, like what don't you like about hip-hop in Philippines?
Hip-hop, the culture or the music?
The music wise, not necessarily the culture, but just the music wise.
I think, wow.
It's not a safe question, Jeff.
I know it's not a safe question. I'm trying to think here how I can answer it safely.
Because for me, that's my own like past 7 years here in the Philippines, is seeing Glock 9's career go from hip hop to rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't consider him a hip hop artist no more. Like, no offense to anyone, but he's not.
It's changed.
Well, yeah, which is good for him in his own career. But for the hip hop music in Philippines, when someone tells me, when someone looks at me and is like, "Oh, you're a rapper?" Like, yeah. Can you do cover songs? I'm like, no, I just do original stuff. Oh, do you rap like Glock 9? You know, with a band? And I'm like, nah, man. I mean, I can rap with a band, but nah, I don't do that. You know what I mean? And it makes me think that when people do go that route, which is okay for them personally, but it makes other hip-hop people either forced to conform to that kind of thing, where it just takes the hip-hop element out of it, of, you know, a DJ and a turntable and a microphone, you know what I mean? So
I understand. I was once, for lack of a better word, accused of being a purist for hip-hop. I don't think I am, but I understand what you're explaining there. What I don't like about what's happening, I think something needs to be rooted deeper as Filipino hip-hop musicians, let's put it that way, or rappers, or or the MCs or the rappers making music, or recording. Let's say not even music, recording stuff, you know, like being sold or being put out there. Nothing is deeply rooted. I don't, except when, of course, he's passed. Go ahead.
Oh no, because based on that of what's being recorded. Okay, so Glock came out with a song called Serena.
Yeah.
Then Abra came out with a song Gayuma.
Yeah.
And then that other group came out with a song of Masarap ang Bakla, whatever that song. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's the one that was like about 5 years ago.
So yeah, so it makes you think, like, you know, do I have to do that to be popular? You know what I mean?
That's what I also think about when I'm thinking deeply about, you know, observing.
Rather than telling a personal life story, or rather about rapping about your own community, or rather than that, you got to do something trendy, controversially trendy. Not necessarily controversial, but controversially trendy.
Yeah.
Such as, how many songs came out about Jamich when Jam died, or how you know, how many people are doing songs about Pabebe stuff, or not to diss nobody, but Dota or Clash of Clans, or how many other trendy things that are in the Philippines. Those are the popular songs in the Philippines that I see.
Because that is the food that the Filipino masses want to eat.
I don't think they want to eat that. You know what I mean?
I agree though.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't.
Yeah.
I'm one of them that don't want to eat that.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what they think that the majority would want to hear. So they give it.
Right.
But then this was a conversation before, di ba?
Yeah.
Do you agree that kung ano yung whatever they put down on the table, they're gonna eat it or drink it? That's basically what it is. It's the same analogy right there. Going back to what I said kanina, I think that the Filipino hip-hop artist needs to really create an identity, but maintain the hip-hop sound, which is not, it's veering away it.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Okay, wait, because I could contradict myself just to play devil's advocate. If you heard Run DMC's first album, you heard that song King of Rock, Rockbox, Walk This Way.
But that's because, yes, but that was during their time, di ba?
Yeah.
And that's fine, di ba? But listen to the sound of that to the sound today. Here.
Right. Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a sampled guitar or
Yes.
something like that, rather
It's
than
different.
rather than we have a full band in the studio doing stuff like that.
I think part of the reason that's probably being done here is that this is my opinion. I think they give higher regard to live bands. If an artist had a live band, when I say they, those who want to pay, will take them more seriously. They consider them more to be real musicians. What we're working towards is more and more establishments or people empowered to pay or finance concerts or shows or bar shows to accept the setup or the hip-hop setup, which is turntables, the producers just being there live in the middle of the stage and doing their drum programming live there or the drum machines,
okay,
whatever.
if you see someone who does that, good for them, man, because I probably can't do that.
Well, you know, but whatever, they have their stuff prepared, right? And they're
yeah.
instead of having their
Guitar, I'll show my beat
instruments,
machine and yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's what's happening now.
Yeah.
But it's not enough. Kaya ang nangyayari, they're being signed, right? And that's the sound they're putting out because full bands are really what is really respected here.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I think the reason why, because if you get a band, you could do a lot of cover songs, and in my province, they usually make this a requirement for every band to have some girl, sexy, short shorts, to be the eye candy on stage.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
regardless if
Yes.
if they could sing good or not. Like people drum with a box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, whether or not they could really perform and be musicians, as long as there's a hot chick and people are getting drunk, they don't mind.
Yeah.
But last week, we did a DJ gig. Shouts out to DJ Clinton, PRG. We did a DJ gig. Me and Freaky hyped it with AJ helped us. AJX is in our group, the girl. We all hyped it, and DJ Clinton DJ'd, you know, and I got kind of corrected, like when he threw on the EDM, the crowd loved it, you know, they're into that, you know, or just like not even EDM, just pop music.
Yeah.
But regardless, we did that with a DJ and MC and DJ and MCs. Okay, there's no band, and that place got packed. I swear to God, it probably could only fit like maybe 50 people, and then there was like 300 people, like even outside.
But that's what I'm saying, diba?
Yeah, it got hype in there.
There's not enough events or parties like that, or in bars, or you know, that just has a DJ and does it that way. Majority, from what I saw, my experience living in the country, they would rather have, like if there was a corporate event or a company Christmas party, they would actually spend so much money in getting a band, a cover band, rather than get what you just explained. Even if you were somebody known in your community or in the underground independent scene, but if you're not goth or somebody really seen on TV, they're not gonna get you. They're gonna get a cover band because the cover band is gonna play the cover songs that they're familiar with. That's why I just said that kanina, diba? I hope that, you know, our listeners actually listen to the 4 songs that we played that na hindi nila nilipat yung station without changing the station because it's unfamiliar sound. And that's what we're trying to do here is actually play the songs that are being made by hip-hop artists through this show, and hopefully that they will listen to it because this is a radio show. Hindi nga lang tayo nakikita sa TV. You know, we're not on the major networks, so.
Well, you know what? Well, just to promote a little lightweight is that we have a radio show too. You could download it for free. Okay, go to Freaky Rap's page. You can see our download link. We play nothing but OPM hip hop. We started out with just English, and the guy who hooked us up with this show, his name is J.O. Realist. I always have to give him props, man. He believed in us, and tomorrow is our 2-year anniversary. So we've been on the air probably the longest of all hip hop shows in all of Philippines. You know what I mean? And we kept it hip hop the whole time. And then when it comes to TV, Picasso has Turf TV.
Yes.
You know, we're on there a couple times, you know what I mean? And I think the new episode is the Battle of the Beats that I'm also involved with. So we are getting some TV time on cable networks. Yeah, it ain't Eat Flip or whatever the Eat Bulaga tried to do with their, trying to take a bite out of the hip hop scene here.
And that was back
you know what I'm talking about, right?
2013.
Yeah, so, because what's so funny is that when I seen that and I was just like, wow, just like rip off the name of something popular that was organically created here in the Philippines. Whether or not you agree with the format of the battle rap or whatever, it's hip hop. And how could just like a TV network just steal that from some guys from the street that came from like literally nothing? Created their own YouTube channel, promoted themselves to get the number one. They're the number one battle rap league in the world. Okay, they get more views than people in America, and there's like 300 million people in America, plus everyone in the world speaks English, but Flip Top gets the most views. So you can't really hate on them or say nothing bad. Like the Filipino is strong, you know what I mean? Not only that, right? The number one DJs in the world, most respected, is Qbert, Scratch Pickles, Filipinos, right? The first B-boy crew to win was Jabberwockies on America's Best Dance Crew.
Filipino,
you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to say, like, Filipino graffiti artist Dream is very respected in the Bay Area. If you never heard of Dream, you know what I mean? There's a lot, especially when it comes to MCs like Picasso's. Even until now, the California Noise Terrorist crew were one of the first pioneers in the Bay Area, just based on rap, not necessarily Filipino rap, but rap.
Yeah.
In the Bay Area since the early 90s, when people were just still listening to East Coast or NWA. We didn't have a scene in the Bay, but Picasso and them were part of that scene, not with just the b-boy stuff, but also with the rap. You know what I mean? So you got to think, Filipinos have been around from the start.
Yep.
And if we want to get even deeper, what's his name? Afro Pinoy homie. Dang, I always slips my mind. You know what I'm talking? Joe Bataan.
Joe Bataan.
You know Joe Bataan?
No.
That's the king of New York.
That's what you were telling me.
Yeah. So if you go back to like 1979, okay, he came out with a song called Rappo Clappo. Okay, that is put your hand, everybody, and everybody clap your hands.
Oh, you told me the story. They heard that after the show, right?
One of the first rap songs that ever hit wax. Okay, this is like 1979, like literally maybe right at the same time as Sugar Hill Gang, right at the same time as Blondie, okay? It's a Filipino, Joe Bataan.
Filipino.
Man. And they called him the King of New York or the King of Harlem or whatever, King of New York, because he was doing Latin soul, which was, disco.
Yeah.
And that's where hip hop kind of came from, the disco era.
Yeah.
And if you know the history, one of the first rappers in the world was Joe Bataan, a Filipino. Look that up, everybody listening. And he comes here. I hit him up on Facebook. He still comes out here and performs once in a while. You know what I mean?
You know why? Maybe if the popular artists, the rappers that are here, the MCs, the hip hop artists that are here na kilala natin, that we know independently, if they blew up abroad, that's when they're gonna start.
Oh yeah, like if you're Charisse or Arnel Pineda, you know what I mean? That's when the Filipino loves you when you're somewhere else.
That's what I'm
mean?
saying.
Yeah.
That's actually my answer to you too.
Yeah.
What do I not like? I guess it's generally speaking, not just you know, in the hip hop scene.
Yeah.
We have to be known abroad first.
Right.
Before we are accepted.
Well, you know what? It is
fully
kind
in.
of funny when I'm watching these talent shows where these judges on these talent shows would say, "Oh, you're a world-class talent." Well, how do you know? You never even been outside the Philippines yourself. You know, you're like, you know, a lot of these judges, you know, are straight up like that. Like I remember, I forgot her name, but I was watching Talentadong Pinoy or whatever, and this lady said, Rufa, straight up, Rufa. And you know, her brother raps, right? So she straight up said something like, "I don't like rap music. It's always about violence and stuff like that." I was like, wow, one of the most ignorant things you could say. You know what I mean?
And you're on TV.
Yeah, and you're on TV and you look stupid saying that. You know what I mean? And your brother raps or whatever. So,
That's because that's what you hear.
Yeah.
Yun yung pinapatugtog na iba.
Yeah. Well, when you go to a rock concert, you see people hitting each other.
Yeah.
When you hear love songs, you talk about, man, I want to kill myself. I'm so in love. Oh, slit my wrist. Like that isn't, you know, like that's violence. You know what I mean? At least if you listen to hip hop, you know, it's like when you watch the news, it's violence. Don't do that, you know. But anyway, I talk too much anyway.
No, that's fine. But we are about 52 minutes before 7 o'clock, so we have now it's 53. 7 minutes left before the end of our show. We have to do another time check, and Bebe Reese is gonna read it.
Oh, okay. This time check is brought to you by No Bad Ideas, the leaders in premium headwear. Want to stand above the rest? Visit nobadideas.com for all their latest releases in headwear and clothing.
There you go. That was Bebe Reese doing her Kiwi Filipino-American combination accent right there. Yeah, so before we end the show, we want to remind you next Friday we'll be back on air for 2 hours again, 6 to 8 o'clock. Our guest will be Astig Productions. They've been around since the late 90s, early 2000s. Also an independent crew. I think they're from, from Pateros area. What's this?
And our event tomorrow.
When? All right. Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're inviting everybody to come down to Back to the 90s bar tomorrow. It starts at 8 p.m.
8 or 9 o'clock.
8 or 9, Back to the Golden Era Part 2.
So that's about, you know, the golden age of hip-hop, the music of the 90s. I consider too the late 80s sound. Nandon will have DJ Loki playing some music. And then some Pinoy rap artists will be there, you know, bringing you back to the 90s. What's up? We will be right back. Okay, so, are we?
Is that it? That's it? That's the show?
We will be right back. We have a Carrera again. Don't leave. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Narito na, feel the thunder. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse,
Material break quickly restaurant moving party outside sweet daddy's girl. Torres all comes next, prima donna Santa Fe. Be cool comes next, then comes Friends for Never. Sweet Julian second last, while Ariston is the early trailer by about 18 lengths of the leader. Racing down the backstretch, we have Sweet Daddy's Girl by about half length, moving party outside is Forest All. Blue Material is racing in third, and in fourth comes Prima Donna. Be Cool now moving party outside Santa Fe. Then next on line is Friends for Never. Sweet Julian, while Ariston is still racing in less inside the 3 Octavo. Sweet Daddy's Girl moving a party outside Forest All. Prima Donna now trying to get closer in third. Then next online Blue Material. Be Cool now moving a party outside Friends for Never. Then comes Santa Fe, Ariston, while Sweet Julian now racing in less, and they are now entering the home stretch. The lead now belongs to Forest All. Oh, watch out! Then here comes Be Cool now moving a party outside, and now says it's my turn to take the lead. Sweet Daddy's Girl is done on the inside, and finally it's Be Cool. Sweet Daddy's Girl, Friends for Never. Forest All, Prima Donna.
Carrera, Kinse, Trenta. Carrera, Kinse, Trenta.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're back.
All right, so that was a quick Carrera hour or minute or second for you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just like going all over the place. All right, what was I saying? 56 minutes, 4 minutes. So we unfortunately have to end the show, guys. Please say your last, promotions or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, Freaky Rap nga po pala, Halfway House. Yung album ko, Presidente ang Itsura, available po sa iTunes at saka Spotify, pati po ang Gimmick Hop album by Pangasinan Rap Gods. Pakinggan nyo lang po sa Spotify. Ayan, search nyo lang po. Ayan,
Yes.
makikita nyo dyan. And hip-hop, keep it Wu-Tang.
Keep it Wu-Tang. What about you, Jason? Your last...
Shouts out to my wife, my children, my mother, everyone that respects me. If I ever hooked you up with a beat or you bought one off me, check me out November 12 at Raven, Battle the Beats.
Yeah.
It's the finals.
Nice.
If I win, I get studio equipment, so
Yes.
I could finally upgrade, you know what I mean? But other than that, thank you guys for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you.
You guys are always very kind to us, and I really
Likewise.
appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate this show because there is no other show like this. Straight up.
And that is exactly what we want.
Yeah.
You know, we like to lead, we like to pioneer ideas and things like that. So
Yeah. You know,
thank you.
I can't believe that we're able to talk about this type of stuff on air rather than like politics and whatever else thing is going on that you hear on AM radio. Because we were listening to like some stuff earlier, and the whole thing was about, is he filing? Is he not filing? Is he filing? It's just like, you know, you guys are so makulit. You know what I mean? But at least you go on this show and you hear something different every single show.
Yes.
And I learned something from this show every single time.
Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
appreciating it, because we know that we are doing something profound, something positive, something that's educational. That's what we want. We don't want to be wasting our time or people's times. Your time, like the guests who have been coming here since we started the show in May. We want to thank, of course, the station manager, the Tito Potato, for really allowing us to continue on. He invited us to do this show out of the blue early this year, without knowing, had no idea that he was going to offer us to do this show like this. So, though I had other plans and though I am exhausted, we took it because we want to make a difference. We want to keep adding on so that the Filipino hip-hop culture goes the direction that we want it to go to.
What we want, huh?
Yeah, what we want.
What we want.
Well, y'all can do what you want to do with it, but I'm going to do what I want to do with it, and those people who want to support me,
do it
with me.
Yeah.
We be doing it together.
Because I had this thing before, like, when people try to judge, like, or question how real is the artist, well, how real is the fan? Because, if you're sitting there listening to songs about gangster stuff and stuff, but you go to school and you wash your mom's clothes and stuff, like, you're not no thug, you shouldn't be listening to gangster rap. So same thing, you can't judge us and tell us how to make our music or what we think is hip-hop or what's correct, because we've been doing it, and just because you think you know something, you're just the listener. You don't live what we live. You don't do what we do. So, not to diss no fans or nothing, but, majority of my fans are other rappers. So, you know what I mean? That's just what I'm saying. All right.
And this is hip-hop.
Yes, ano lang yan. Ibig sabihin lang, ang prangkahan lang, mga kaibigan. Pakinggan nyo. Pero bago kayo mag-judge, pakinggan nyo nga. Matuto kayo. Tanggapin nyo na kasi matagal na tong nandito. 90s pa lang, 70s pa lang actually. Late 70s pa lang, may rapper na. Pinagpatuloy yon. Hanggang ngayon, buhay na buhay. Meron, nandito kami. We're here.
Hip-hop.
So, we hip-hop, we don't stop. We keep on. Keep on.
Yeah.
Keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Support ang tunay. Pinagpapatuloy namin dito sa Jambongga sa Kinse, Trenta.
We're Pinoy Hiphoppaz. I am Beverly.
And I'm Joganil. Thank you to Haftway House for coming here all the way from Pangasinan. We'll be back next Friday. Can we still play our last song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. As we bid you goodbye. Till the next time. Thank you, guys.
Mike Cosa.
We're out.
Partners in Rhymes.
Freaky Rap. Yeah. Wajah kamit marutak ya kuat.
Halfway House.
Galala.
Come on, listen. Yo! Sama sa amin. Tayo
Trenta, maraming pera. Freaky rap is the best. What you gonna do pag meron ng di nyo mapigilan pag narinig to. Sasama kayo sa ayaw at sa gusto. Masarap na trip, mas masapa sa jeep. Mas trip ko masikip, bibigyan ka pa ng tip. Wala akong pakialam, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kilalaan nyo ako, mabangis na nilalang. Di ako titigil hanggat hindi pa sumasabog. Kasama ko kayo sa labas mambubulabog. Walang problema sa loob, ipuputok pa. Pagpapasok ang ama, kumatok ka. Di na pala kailangan, sumama ka lang sa mundo ko kung saan ang sarap mararanasan. Sama sa amin, tayo'y gigimik. Sama sa amin, tayo'y gigimik. Sama sa amin, tayo'y gigimik. Sama sa amin, tayo'y gigimik.
Halika nga dito, halika sa tabi. May ipapakita kasi akong medyo malaki. Oops! Bakit di ka mapakali? Ang tinutukoy ko ay meron tayong party sa gabi. Napakaraming mga chikas, ilabas mo na ang mga JD at chivas para